Assalamualaikum. Hi,
My name is Muhammad Zafir Das bin Ma'amin.
my name is Aiman Zulhaki Bidah Ali Shukri.
Python is widely known as an open source programming language or interpreted high level general purpose programming language that is used in web programming, data science, artificial intelligence, and many specific applications. Python was conceived in late 1980 by Gundo van Rossum in the Netherlands. It is then first released in 1991 as Python 0.9.0. The use of considerable indentations is design philosophy emphasizes code readability. Its language element and object-oriented approach is aimed at assisting programmers in writing clear, logical codes for both small and large-scale projects. It uses English keyword frequently where other languages are used punctuation, and it is fewer syntactical structure than the others language. In this mini project, a computer system are designed to use a billing system using a Python language by referring Tenaga Nasional Billing System, where billing system is developed as per seeing the increasing requirement to speed up the work and incorporates a new work culture. It should perform every work which is related to customer record details, bill charge accordingly to relevant plans, and calculate the customer bills automatically. The software has been proposed to reduce manual work, improving work efficiency, saving times, and provide greater flexibility and user friendliness as the system previously followed by totally manual one.
Now I'm gonna explain briefly about Tenaga Nasional. Okay, Nasional Berhad, or TNB, also known as Tenaga Nasional or simply Tenaga, is the Malaysian multinational electricity company and is the only electric utility company in Peninsular Malaysia, and also the largest publicly listed power company in Southeast Asia with 99.3 billion worth of assets. Okay, in this mini project, the billing system created based on the billing system that used ETNB, where it had to work to run smoothly and easily to use for the workers. It's operated automatically where the barcode reader are used and the workers didn't have to go to the headquarters just to get the data of the user. Okay, that means this billing system are linked straight from the headquarters and read by automation computer system just by using number account of the user that start with 2 and have 11 digit numbers.
Next is system planning. In system planning, we do some flowchart. When start, it's gonna display billing system by Tenaga Nasional Berhad. Then it's gonna pop up four different options. There is tarif A1, tarif A2, tarif B1, and tarif B2. Every tarif is different because of the prices and the data that necessary to every tarif. Then after the tarif, gonna go up for receipt where it display total amount payable. And after that, we can either continue or exit by press yes to continue and press any other keys to exit. That's all.
Next, I will explain about the source code. So first, in this it has 4 class, so I will go one by one. Okay, each class this represent 4 type of tariff. So first is domestic one, which is for tariff A1 low voltage domestics. Okay, you can see here if it has get data function which will get the input from the user and pass it here. Okay, like a number blah blah it here, and display data is where it display things out, like display the need to be displayed. Okay, and then charge is the function charge where it calculate and display the price. You can see here like it calculate the number of unit. Then it it calculate number of and for option one it has 5 level, and 5 level it has different price. So how it calculate, it get the number of unit and multiply by the price. Okay, tax is 6% from price of the unit total, and it total at including the outstanding. Then it display total consumption, the price calculate service tax outstanding, and it calculate and display it here. Then same thing also, but this is for if the unit is 300 unit and below. Yes, just at here it minus 200 for it, so it can calculate the number of unit after 200. Okay, same method, multiply by the price. Then at here you can see it plus something because uh, to plus with price for first 200 unit, and tax 6% from the price of the unit, and total up plus unit plus tax plus outstanding, and this and display. Okay, next is 100 unit and below, same things, the 100 unit and below, and if the unit is the 100 and above. Okay, next is class domestics 2, which is for tarif A2 medium voltage domestics. uh, it has the same function, which is function get data will get the input from the user and pass it here. Display data for display the details that need to be displayed, and charge for display and calculate the price. So it here it have two level only, which is below 200 and above 200. So it have different price, but the same method how we calculate, how we programming here. So yes, same things. And then class commercial one, which is for tariff B1 medium voltage commercial. Same function, get data to get the input, display data to display the details, and charge for calculate and display the price. At here, it's the same thing, but it at maximum demand price. The same method was multiplied by the price for 1 kWh and calculate. Tax is 6%. This is also different. 6% for the price of unit, and plus maximum demand price. And total up all here, and display the same things, but it add maximum demand. For this, it only have one level only. So it calculate for each is, you can see here, it have one level only, and display this, and it have price of maximum demand. And so instead of setting, okay, it display the same things like other option. And class commercial 2 is for tariff B2 medium voltage, which peak of commercial, and it has the same function as get data for get the input, display data for display the details, and charge for calculate the price. It has also the uh, same things, but the all meter reading and new reading is divided by two, which have peak peak period, and the price of the unit for peak and off peak period is different. So you can see here how it multiply different value, maximum demand price. Then tax is 6% from price of peak, 6% from price of peak period, unit of peak period, and maximum demand price. Then total up here, tax price, unit price, outstanding, maximum price, and display things out. Total session, blah, blah, and display the price for peak period of peak period. It is different. Only this is different from the other option. Okay, in total up at here. Um, then the program will start from here actually. Uh, so um, admin, it will first, it will display the title, and then it will pop up the option that need to be chosen by the user, and then get it will ask to enter the input, as you can see here, uh, and then from the option from the user, it will it will call the function from the class that I say before at the up above. So it will it will ask for all methoding and new methoding. It will call the function from the class, get data, display data, charge. For option 2, also the same things but different price. Okay, and then for option 3, the different is only maximum demand, and we call the function for class commercial 1, call the function get data, display data, charge, same things. Then for the option 4, yes, the only difference is it have divide bin 2, which is have peak period and off peak period, and it's called the function that I said before. And lastly, at here, after all this, um, if you choose other than 1 2 3 or 4, it will display error, please rerun the program. So you need to rerun lah. If so, don't choose other than 4. Then it will ask you, do you want to do other labeling? To If you say yes, it will start, and if you enter any key, it will exit. So I think that's all from me for source code. Okay, thank you.
Okay, now we continue with the how the system is gonna run. First, if you run, we're gonna see the title that is Billing System by Tenaga Nasional Berhad. Then our company name, Electronic Cable Enterprise. So after that, we're gonna see the choice of tariff code. First, we have tariff A1, that is low voltage domestic. Second, we have tariff A2, medium voltage domestic. Third, we have tariff B1, medium voltage commercial. And lastly, we have tariff B2, medium voltage peak or off-peak commercial. Okay, first we're gonna choose one. Okay, first we have to input the account number that is should be start with number 2 and have 11 digits. Okay, next we have to input the customer name. This time we are gonna use my name, address, after that we have to input the contract number. I just input it randomly because we doesn't have the data from the TNB. Okay, the deposit. Let's say the deposit is 100, and the invoice number. This is random. And the outstanding that the customer have, that's I'm gonna put the 0, and the old meter reading 0, and new meter reading is 1000. Okay, after that we're just gonna have the receipt of the customer. At the receipt we can see at the top is the electricity bills and tax invoice, and then we can see the details of the customer, that is account number, the contract number, deposit, invoice number, the name and address. Next, we can see the tariff that we choose. There's low voltage domestic, and then we can see the date and time at the present time, and then the total consumption, that is 1000. And this time around, the difference is the price. That is for 200 kilowatt, there are 0.21218 per kilowatt. Next 100 is 0.334 per kilowatt. Next 300 is times by 0.516 per kilowatt. Next 300 is count as 0.546 per kilowatt, and next 901 onward is gonna time by 0.571 per kilowatt. This amount gonna add up and been uh, taxed for 6% of the total amount. And this time around, this outstanding is 0, so the amount that customer should pay is 479 ringgit and 86 cents. Okay, now we continue with the option 2. If you want to continue, we just put yes. Now we're gonna choose spot option 2. This time it's just the same. You just input the customer name, account number, and address, and etc. Okay, for this for second option, we can see that electricity bills and tax are just the same. The details of customer, the tariff that we took for now is A2 medium voltage domestic, the date and the total consumption. And this time around, this the price is kind of different. That is first 200 kilowatt is gonna count as times 0.435 per kilowatt, and next 200 and above is gonna times by 0.509 per kilowatt. Then we round out the service tax and the total of outstanding, and the total amount of payable for this time is 23 ringgits and 85 cents. Now we continue with option 3. Now, okay, 3. Option 3, we're just gonna input the same thing, account number, name of customer, address, and etc. For this time, the difference is there have added one input, that is maximum demand. So this maximum demand is gonna be add up with the total amount of the price that customer have. So at first we're gonna see just the same, the details of customer, the tariff that we choose, that is V1 medium voltage commercial, and the price, that is total consumption. The maximum demand is, I put it 1000. So for all kilowatt is gonna times by 0.365 per kilowatt for this tariff, and this and the total of this is gonna round out and get the price that the customer should pay. That is 1025 ringgit and 28 cents. Okay, next we're gonna repeat the same, and this time we're gonna choose option 4. Also the same, we're just gonna input the same thing. Okay, the different for option 1, if we have the during off peak period, and each period have a different old meter and new meter reading. So this time I can just put 0 and then 1000. For the during off peak period is just gonna put the same 0, and this time I'm just gonna put 2000. Okay. It also have the maximum demand, so just put randomly. So we get the reset. At first we just gonna see the details of customer, just the same. And this time I have choose the tariff B2 medium voltage peak or off peak commercial. Then we can see the date and times and the total consumption, that is 3000 kilowatt. This is been added up from off peak and peak period. And this is the maximum demand that I input earlier. And this time the price is different. That is when during peak period is times by 0.365 per kilowatt, and during off peak period is 0.224 per kilowatt. And each maximum demand is times by 0.451 per kilowatt. This tech service is count 60% from the amount of the consumption, the price of consumption. And this is the price that a customer should pay. That is 1,261 ringgit and 53 cents. Okay, that's all. If you want to exit from this program, you just type anything and just press enter. With that, we officially exit from this program, and then we can say thank you for your service and have a nice day. That's all from me. Thank you.
In conclusion, the objective of this mini project had been achieved, which is to design a computer system or program which will integrate all instruction and the concept of programming. From this mini project, skill and basic of programming are learned without exception in order to make the programming work according to the instruction. With that, students can make their system function and procedure without guidance in the future as to have make some work easier. Where in the mini project, the billing system may skip several steps for worker to get the data and conclusion for their works, and this will help improving work efficiency. Other than that, students get to learning how to manipulate this high-level concept is learning how to program. With that being said, programming languages such as Python are well known and used in the industry nowadays. Students get to acquire knowledge of using that high-level general purpose programming language and work with it towards make a system in this mini project. Last but not least, this mini project will also expose the student on the necessary step to develop software using programming language. This is the step for making this project work, such as the basic requirements are analyzed as to achieve the task given successfully. Besides, knowledge from creating this billing system can be applied and make a good use when to the realm of work later on.